Hi guys, welcome to the new stadium tour at Anfield. Big shout out to Lenny, the tour guide, who was extremely funny on the day. Anyway guys, please enjoy the video.
Smile, nice little wave, bye-bye, have fun.
And the award for smallest camera goes to, drum roll, this gentleman here. Congratulations. That is the smallest camera I have ever seen in my entire life.
Thank you.
Do you not feel you're going to break it or something? Look, that's...
No, I don't. I won't break it.
Yeah, am I on camera now?
Sorry?
Am I on the camera now?
You're very tiny.
Oh, you're on camera. You're very handsome.
Oh, thank you very much. Please not in front of the talk. Yeah? we'll do that later. Okay, hi, hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello.
How lovely. Yes, it's not Sunday.
Of our main stand. There's 7 levels, believe it. There's another tier above us. The largest tier actually is above us. It's huge. This stand, by the way, is the 3rd biggest in Europe. So in order goes the Nou Camp, Barcelona, the Bernabeu of Real Madrid. Number 3 is this, the one we're in now. So it's the biggest in the UK as well, which we're very proud of. Bigger than Man United, put it that way, which is very important to me. Any Man United fans here today? No? You sure? Good, good. There's one. I can feel one. Who's one? I'll find you. I'm gonna find you, pal. I just don't feel right. Anyway, we call this our Hall of Fame. Just a few managers, a few men that have just a couple of hand selected that have moulded and sculpted the club into what it is today. Not more so than this man, Bill Shankly, the man who brought us our first FA Cup, 1965. The man who gave us the platform which we built upon. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be the club that we are today, I promise you that. We were Division 2 when he joined. That was 1959, the 1st of December 1959. We were Division 2, going down to Division 3. But within 4 years, We were Division 1 champions, the best team in the country inside just 4 years, a very quick turnaround. Also our first European trophy, the old UEFA Cup. Now it's called the Europa League, but before that it was called the UEFA Cup, I'm sure you know. Our first ever European trophy was won, again, by Bill Shankly, 1973. Very, very famous man. He retired in 1974. The world was shocked. No one expected it. We just won, again, another FA Cup, but right after that, the day after, in fact, he put his hand up and said, I quit. So we were all heartbroken. I wasn't alive, but I was still very upset. So we had to find a successor. So we looked at this man here, Bob Paisley. Bob Paisley was Bill Shankly's assistant all that time, 1959 to 1974. 15 years, Bob Paisley was the assistant. He was number 2, always a number 2, never the main man, never number 1. He didn't want the job. We offered the job to Bob, he said no, I don't want it, it's too big for me. He said no 4 times. On the 5th offer, he took it. Thankfully, he took it. This man is our most successful manager of all time. 9 years he was our manager. Anyone know how many trophies we lifted? How many major trophies did we lift during the 9 years that Bob Paisley was our manager? Anyone has to guess? Thank you for being you. Thank you for doing that. How many did you say? Oh, it wasn't you? I had a voice. I had a voice. Well, thank you for being here anyway. We really appreciate it. You know what? I'm actually upset it wasn't you, know, because I had my heart set on being you, and it suited you as well. And now I'm just let down. Now I'm depressed. So who said the number then? 18. Ah. So you're comparing to each other. You're cheating. Okay, well, it's 19 trophies in 9 years. That's on the record, but off the record it's 20. We did share a Charity Shield as well, 1977 with Man United. You are around. I'll get you. So I say 20, not 19. By the way, the only manager in the world to win 3 European Cups with 1 club, 3 Champions Leagues with 1 team. The only manager on the planet to achieve that is Bob Paisley. Carlo Ancelotti's won 3, but he won 2 with Madrid and Milan each way around. Sir Bob, we call him here, although he was never knighted, should have been. Moving on, Joe Fagan, a manager for me that's very underrated. He was here for 2 years as manager. Just 2 years. Maybe that's the reason why he was underrated. But in his first season, treble. A treble. League title, League Cup, which was called the Milk Cup back in those days, and European Cup number 4. Champions League number 4 as well in 1 year. And he's underrated. Madness. Just shows how good you've got to be. Kane Dalglish, speaking of good, arguably our best ever player. Depends what generation you come from, I suppose. A lot of the modern day supporters would say Steven Gerrard is our best ever player. I can understand why. He was very good. He's better than me. I know. Mad that, isn't it? It's true. Steven Gerrard was better than me. Honestly, if you look at our stats, he done better. I know. Okay. But I'd still say Kane Dalglish is our best ever player. Just about, just top Steven Gerrard a little bit more. But also he's a manager here as well. The first manager for Liverpool to do it, in fact the only, to do the double. The league title and the FA Cup. It's much coveted. And he's done that. Astonishing. An astonishing figure for football club. In fact, so much so, the stand adjacent on the other side, which you'll see very shortly, is called the Kane Dalglish stand. A stand named after you. Amazing. Moving on. This is the Lenny piece of wood. This was named after me. I'm very proud of that. I'm named Lenny Wood. Gerard Houllier, our first foreign manager, took 106 years. Treble 2001, FA Cup, League Cup, UEFA Cup. Astonishing. In 1 year. In fact, in 1 year, 5 trophies this man won. 5. in 1 year. Moving on again, finally, Rafa Benitez got us our 5th European Cup, which means we get to keep it. Liverpool, Madrid, Milan, Munich, Ajax, they're the only clubs in the world that have got an original European Cup, and we'll be the only ones ever. UEFA have changed the rules, you don't get to keep it anymore. Man United will never have one. Okay, moving on.
It's in up by the post, mate.
Make your way in a bit further. It's quite a big room here. I won't say too much here. Someone else will very shortly come to that door and say hello to you. Hello.
Hello everybody, this is Anfield, a historic place, a special place, a sacred place.
Whenever life gets tiresome, when clouds above are grey, I just simply close my eyes and slowly drift away. I think about a special place. That's when the darkness fades. That special place is Anfield, the place where dreams are made. I see the pitch, I hear the cup, I taste the atmosphere. Flags, banners, songs of old, which echo down the years. Colours entwine, red and white with grass of emerald green. A beautiful vision, a sacred place, filled with hopes and dreams. So many special memories, elation, joy, cheers, passion, glory, ecstasy, emotion, laced with tears. Whenever life gets tiresome, I know how to see it through. I simply think of Anfield, the place where dreams come true.
Yeah, my idea was that to build Liverpool into a bastion of invincibility. Napoleon had that idea, he would conquer the bloody world, you know. And that's what I wanted, that Liverpool would be untouchable until eventually everybody would have to submit, give in.
Enjoy the tour. Put your headsets back on, this way.
Take some photographs while you're here, for a few minutes here. Or consider. I like showing up. There. That's me just there. Some players come in here. I watch that there with a cup of tea and a paper. It's great. We'll make our way this way. Right, so we call this European Boulevard. The reason we call it that, obviously, if you look at the pictures, you can see a picture from all of our European successes. It's quite a lot. We've done quite well. We know we've done very well. 5 European Cups, and there's one of them here. In fact, anyone recognise this man here? Anyone recognise him? Anyone know who this guy is? The majority don't, so it's okay. This man is Phil Neal. He's our most successful player of all time. No player has won as much as in fact, Ronaldo, Messi, nothing in comparison to this guy. This man played in 5 European Cup finals for Liverpool. Champions League, it's called now, rebranded. 5 Champions League finals for Liverpool. He won 4 of them for us. He scored in 2 finals also. Amazing, amazing player. I work with Phil quite a lot. We do Q&As together. It's great. He's a good laugh, isn't he? He's an aggressive man, but he's polite as well. So you'll say something nice but aggressively, if that makes like that's a nice hat. Where'd you get it? So you just like you don't know what to do, but he's a nice guy. But this man also, in fact, you know what? If you put Phil Neal here, put all the trophies around him in a big circle. Just imagine that, okay? Phil's here, lock him in. Now over here we've got Steven Gerrard. All the trophies that he's won around him in a big, which is a lot of trophies Steven Gerrard won. Keep Steven here. Now Jamie Carragher is here. All the trophies that he's won in a big circle around him. Again, a hell of a lot of trophies. But even combined, Steven Gerrard and Jamie Carragher, all those trophies combined, that's still less than half what Phil won by himself. Amazing player. The best record, I think, for Phil Neal. I mean, I was watching Sky Sports the other day, and I think it was Azpilicueta, Chelsea, the centre-back. He was playing his 24th game in a row, and they were going, this is amazing. He's played 24 matches without missing 1 minute. That's brilliant. But this man played 417 games in a row. Every minute of every game for 417 matches. That's 8.5 years without missing 1 minute of Liverpool's games. Astonishing. And he's my mate. He's a good father. I love him. We'll move on.
Take it down to the rest of our
Yeah. You go on. Thank you, hot ones. How are we getting on there, Kit Kat?
Okay, man.
Tuesday. I think it's a righteous. No, we're now on level 0, so we're just ever so slightly underground. You wouldn't feel it, but we are. You see the way the players' coach now goes inside the stadium, inside the players' entrance, and underground into the car park. The car park is just there. You see it in 2 sets, a couple of doors there. So the coach parks up here, the players get off the coach, walk down, through the doors, down this carpet, and into the players' and officials' entrance there as well. Very lucky to go through there. Also, this door here, you wouldn't know this, but this is Jürgen's office. Yeah? Oh, you know? You know, get out. No. Unbelievable. She knows everything. Well informed. But that is Jürgen's office. That's where he is. You might get out. Sometimes he is. Yeah.
Yeah,
No. Sometimes he is. Sometimes he'll pop it out and just come out and have a little laugh with it. Oh, nice. Oh, good guy.
Yeah.
He's a funny guy. Yeah. We've never spoke. We just laugh. It's weird. It's a strange relationship. I just go. That's all we do.
Choose video, we said all day. The day before the game.
I need to do that room.
Yes.
Because usually,
Well, let's go right across.
because usually, there was some seat you didn't use.
Yeah, we'll straight across. Okay, I'll check out. We go straight across. I don't do that. We'll go straight across.
If you look over in that room, that's how I said that.
Yeah. This is the captain, Jordan Henderson, or James Milner, or anyone long-standing within the club. Anyone that's reasonably media savvy. They've got to know what they're doing, and they've got to speak English as well. In this seat. In this seat is Matt McCann, a guy you never see. You never see him, you never hear him, but he's always there. And he's the most important man in the room as well. He's the boss. So every question that's fired to Jürgen here, Matt McCann is like that to Jürgen. Yes, answer the question. No, do not answer the question. All done silently and off the camera. But he's there. He's the boss. Watch out for Jürgen. You'll see him. If you throw a question to Jürgen, you'll see Jürgen up. Yeah, of course. Cool. Yeah. Right, brilliant. He's always looking to Matt. Watch it next time, you'll see it. Matt's like, yep, oh no, yep, no. If you want to get any pictures up here, you can do. This is your time. We've got about 3 or 4 minutes in here, so please be swift with it. If you breathe in, you can still smell Wayne Rooney. Funny smell. Was anybody at the game yesterday?
Yeah.
Very sorry. I feel bad and responsible. I'm good. I did that bad. We're not going to keep you here too long. I just want to show you how the away team are before we show you the home team. Just so you get a bit of it. You can see the contrast. These shirts here, set up this way by Jamie Carragher. This is, in his eyes, the best 11 that he's played against on Anfield. Gianluigi Buffon, Cafu, the best right back the world's ever seen. Marcel Desailly, Fabio Cannavaro, Ashley Cole. Ashley Cole, brilliant, he was a great left back. Xavi, Roy Keane from Man United, Iniesta, Andreas Iniesta, and of course Cristiano Ronaldo, Thierry Henry and Lionel Messi. Okay.
Oh, hello. Hi, yeah.
Will you just see if Donna's there for me?
Yeah.
I'll see her. I think she might have got that outside.
All locked out.
Thanks, Alison.
It's called a tidy. We brought it over from Dortmund. And here you put your kit, your dirty kit. So it's not just all over the floor anymore. On the shelves we have water, biscuits, oranges, Jaffa cakes. They love Jaffa cakes for some reason. On the other side there we've got hair cream, shaving gels, face moisturisers, all that kind of stuff. I've got loads at home now, I just rub it up.
But there's nothing in there?
Oh no, I took it all in my house. Yeah. If you're wondering where they put the civilian clothes, the civvy clothes, they go inside.
Oh.
See? And they charge the phones on the plugs there, hang the suit up, and then you get ready. There's no locks on any door. And that's down to Bill Shankly again. He said, you've got to trust your teammates. He said, if you can't trust them in here, you can't trust them on the pitch. And ever since that day, no lockers, no locks.
Each room, guys, please.
Yes. Does anyone know the name of that stand across the way? The Cop. Of course, just checking, making sure. We all know that's the most famous stand in the world across the way. Anyone know why it's called the Cop?
From the war.
Yes, the Boer War. Yes, South Africa, yeah. There was a battle during the war called the Battle of Spion Kop. And those two words there, they translate from Dutch Afrikaans to English as spy head or vantage point. That's what the battleground was. It was a large hill, a huge mound, very similar to what we had there back in those days. Just a hill, that's all it was. No roof, no seats, no concrete, nothing. Just a big mound of earth. And around about 300 men that stood on our hill here went to that hill, to that battle in South Africa and lost their lives. So in their memory, we dedicated this end of the stadium to them. That's officially the reason why we call that the Cop. So there you go, box ticked, done. Now you know. We're not the first team, no, the first team ever in the world to name a stand after those soldiers was a team called Woolwich, who then became Woolwich Arsenal, who then became Arsenal. Who then became terrible, actually, when you think about it.
Ставлю фото рекламу.
Otherwise it wouldn't be a Cop. And Anfield Road is the only possible, I think. After the 13, we've got 18 months to decide whether we're going to do it or not. But I think we will. Yeah, I'm glad we stayed. Yeah, he stuck a spade in the ground and in 60 days. There'll be a spade in the ground 60 days. We can't talk about Hicks and Gillette, it makes me vomit. Has anyone got any final questions? No? I've got one. Have you enjoyed the tour? Have you enjoyed it, yeah?